HowExpert! Top 10 Guitar Playing Tips. HowExpert publishes quick how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit HowExpert.com to learn more. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more How to Expert Top 10 videos in the future. Moving on, let's talk about the HowExpert Top 10 Guitar Playing Tips. Number 10. Learn the basic chords. Learning the basic chords will likely be the first step you'll take on the path of becoming a guitar player. Learning the basic major chords and minor guitar chords, you'll begin to build the fundamentals of music theory. Except for a few basic songs, more often than not, learning chords will be the first step in your journey as a guitarist. Number 9. Bar chords. Have you ever watched a famous guitarist walk on stage, play the same shape in a couple of locations, and you wonder why they're getting paid hundreds of times more than you? In many instances, playing guitar in front of a crowd can be as simple as moving a handful of similar shapes called bar chords up and down the entire length of the neck. Bar chords stem from one basic position, and like normal chords, they also have major and minor variations. However, for the sake of learning your first song, they can be so simple that you can disregard that until later in your guitar career. In no time, you could be playing some of the great hit songs from Weezer and Nirvana without delving into the rabbit hole of music theory. Number 8. Try to emulate your favorite players. Music is an inherently subjective medium. Even with 7 billion people alive today, not a single one on the planet will have the same taste as you. By imitating your favorite artists, whether that means B.B. King or the Ramones, you can start to pick up little tricks of the trade from your favorite artists. Because you have your unique tastes, as you begin to emulate more and more of your favorite artists, you'll also be able to cultivate your unique sound. Number 7. Take time off. Neglected by most students of the guitar, one of the most vital elements of learning to play an instrument is the importance of taking breaks now and then. Maybe you've hit a plateau where learning a particular song, or maybe there's that one pesky note that you keep playing wrong in a scale. Well, don't hold back, or maybe you should. While it does seem on its surface to be counterintuitive, taking time off will only aid your guitar journey along. Next time you notice yourself beginning to get frustrated with your instrument, take a breath and step away for a moment. You started playing for the fun of it, so don't let the guitar become anything different than that. Number 6. Pentatonic Scales. Have you ever wondered how Stevie Ray Vaughan was just able to rip off an incredible, unique solo and make it seem like it was child's play? I still ask that question almost every day. However, incredible soloists aren't just hitting random notes willy-nilly on the guitar as they come and go. Instead, most of the notes come down to 5 very simple tones that will change depending on the key of the song. Get it? Pentatonic. By learning the pentatonic scale, everything from bar chords to soloing will drastically improve, opening up your musical repertoire. Number 5. Get inspired. Stuck in a rut? We've all been there, and sometimes taking a step away just isn't enough to get back into the swing of it. When playing guitar becomes monotonous, there's only one thing you can do. Get inspired. Throw on a documentary about your favorite band, or listen to the music that makes you feel like a kid again. Even the greatest players admit that at one point or another, there was a time when their craft didn't have the same appeal it once did. Number 4. Caged system. The caged system is a technique that uses the pentatonic scale to chart the positions of 5 major chords' relationship to one another. While it may sound scary at first, don't worry, as this will help to create the basis of your knowledge that will later evolve into pentatonic scales. The caged system uses the C, A, G, E, and D chord shapes to form a series of notes along the neck of the guitar. As you use these different shapes up and down the neck, you will realize that even though you are playing different chord shapes, they all still sound like the same chord. This is because the notes that make up the C, A, G, E, and D shapes are all using the same 5 or so notes, and with a little variation, they make up the same notes. This is a super easy system to learn and is a vitally important skill to have when playing guitar. Number 3, play with others. Like any skill, having a group of like-minded individuals who share the same passion and drive as you in your music career will cement your knowledge. But by playing with a group of musicians, you also have the opportunity to pick up little tips and tricks from other performers. There's no way to shortcut experience when it comes to music. It is, after all, a skill that takes practice and patience. However, there are plenty of other individuals who have likely put in just as much time and effort into their craft, which will often be more time efficient than sitting down and practicing on your own. Number 2, learning other instruments. Learning the basics of another instrument will inevitably help the process of learning your instrument. While nobody should expect to be Dave Grohl, many musicians learn to play the fundamentals of several instruments. It may seem like it will crowd your gray matter, but learning other instruments will greatly increase your guitarist abilities. If your timing is a little off, you might consider learning the drums. If you're finding it hard to visualize the fretboard, the piano or the xylophone may help you with learning step counts, as well as a variety of different instruments for other aspects of guitar. Number 1, don't limit yourself to one style. By limiting your playing to one particular style, you effectively section yourself off from learning the countless other musical genres that could end up lending themselves to your unique sound. Instead, try using one style as a foundation for your guitar. As you take in more music and begin to expand your tastes and your music knowledge, branch out from there. The wide world of music is so large, no individual could ever hope to explore every nook and cranny. However, music allows every individual to explore the world through sound. By expanding your library of sounds, you will vastly increase the probability that you can create a new and unique style of playing. You also create the opportunity to express yourself in your music fully. So really, what's not to like? If you liked our video, be sure to like and subscribe for more HowExpert Top 10 videos for all topics from A to Z in the future. Also, let us know what other topics you want us to do a HowExpert Top 10 video in the future in the comments below. Thank you. Have an amazing day and take care. HowExpert publishes quick how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit HowExpert.com to learn more.